Salvete omnes. This is Abbey Latin Liber Primus, Chapter 4. This is exercise C of Chapter 4. We are working once again with prepositions and the cases and reasons that prepositions can take. This is a lot like exercise C, this is a lot like exercise B, only we will be working backwards from the other angle of exercise B. So instead of starting with Latin, we are starting with English and working towards Latin. To that end, we will first start with the reason. We'll look at these English prepositional phrases. We'll find the reason. That will then take us to the case, and from the case, we will be able to render a Latin translation for each one of these. So, number one, into the water, into the water. So, into the water. So, not just in the water, like we're swimming in the water, we're treading water, but into, like we're jumping into. So that's showing motion, movement, into, motion towards, movement into. Motion towards, well, that takes the preposition in plus the accusative to show motion towards, in, into, and that will be the Latin in plus the accusative of aqua, I feminine, aqua, aquae, aquae, aquam, in aquam, so into the water. In the water, in plus the ablative in the water, location, that would be in aqua. This is in aquam, in plus the accusative motion. So optime, number two, in the field, in the field, we are in the field. So the reason in the field, that's location. We're located in the field, that's where we are. Case, that's going to be in the ablative of location with the preposition in. So in plus the ablative of ager, agri masculine, that's going to be in agro, in the field. Number three, with friends. We are with friends. Reason, it's going to be accompaniment, in the company of. We are with friends, in the company of our friends. Accompaniment. That's going to be the ablative of accompaniment with the preposition cum. So we want cum plus the ablative cum amicis, cum amicis. If we had just one friend, it would be cum amico, but we have more than one, cum amicis. Number four, away from the province. We are going away from the province, so we're moving away from its separation. We're separating from the province. Separation, that is the ablative case, the ablative of separation, with the preposition ab, a or ab, away from. So province, provincia, I feminine, we want a provincia with a macron over the final a of provincia. A provincia, moving away from the province. Sentence 5, out of the farmhouse, out of the farmhouse. So reason, out of the farmhouse, that is separation. We're moving away from, out of the farmhouse. That's going to be in the ablative case, ablative of separation. And out of, so we start inside the farmhouse and we move out of it. That's going to be ex. So the letter E, or it has an X on it, huila, huila, out of the farmhouse. Number 6, into the fields, into the fields. We're going into the fields. So motion towards, we are moving into the fields. We're not just in them, but we're going into them. We're moving. So that's in plus the accusative of motion towards. In plus the plural of ager, agri, masculine is agros, in agros, into the fields. To Africa, we are going to Africa. So to Africa, the reason, that is motion towards. We are moving to Africa, motion towards Africa. Case being the accusative with preposition ad, ad, odd plus the accusative to show motion towards, ad Africam, ad Africam. And then 8, in Europe. There are many countries in Europe. So in Europe, reason, that is location. That's where those countries are, in Europe. Case, Ablative of location. Ablative of location, in plus the ablative shows location. The ablative of Europa, I feminine, is Europa with a macron over the final A. In Europa. In Europa. Optime. Very well done. You are now ready to move on to parsing exercises D and E. Optime, valete omnes.